Hi everyone, welcome to this really cool condo here at One Lakeside Condos. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, little condo with spectacular views. We are located at unit number 706, so obviously on the 7th floor. Come on a quick tour. I want to show you all the fun features, not only of this condo, but also of this condo tower. Come along. So as you first come in this condo, you have this really great open concept kitchen, living room, which leads right outside to the exterior patio. Each unit comes with its own balcony, which is really nice. Great for fresh air, great for evenings. You get really great views off of there. On this particular unit, you are going to be located on the city side. So you're going to be overlooking downtown, midtown, and then partial lake views. So here in the kitchen, you have great cabinetry. You've got some extra storage, high cupboard space as well. All stainless steel appliances. All of these appliances are included with this particular unit, which is a really great feature. And then you have a great island here. Nice quartz countertops. Little extra storage down below, which is really nice. Not every unit has one of this islands with the chairs. It's great for a little extra dining space area so that you can have a little bit of entertaining, a little bit of extra cooking area as well, just a little bit of prime real estate, if you will. Off of the kitchen, clearly we have the living room. Great floor-to-ceiling windows, really great lighting. And like I was saying, off of each unit here at One Lakeside, you're going to have a balcony. And like I said, this one is overlooking downtown, midtown area. You do have the partial lake views, which is kind of nice. And like I was saying, this one has the partial lake views, which is really nice. You're going to be able to catch the tree lighting ceremony, the tree over here you can see off in the distance. Also pretty great just for downtown views in general. And then looking off this direction, you have midtown views. Each of these are similar to the upstairs terrace where you're going to have the glass railings, which is a really great feature in my opinion as well. Then coming back inside, she did add a couple of extra finishes and she upgraded the chandeliers, lighting, added the drapery, which is really nice. Just really gives it that really nice finished look and just makes it really feel like home. Just in the front door, you're going to have a little bit of storage here, which is nice. A little extra coat closet. And then down the hall here, as you come down towards the bedroom bathroom, you have a little bit closet space. Plus washer dryer. Little space here. Little extra room for all of your cleaning supplies, vacuum cleaners, and just a really great utility closet. In addition, you have the end of the hall closet here, which is really nice. Great for hanging. You have a little bit of extra room for, again, whether it is coats, your overflow from the primary bedroom. Also, you have in the bathroom, she added extra cabinetry here to the side. Just for a little bit of extra storage. All the way up to the top. all the way down. Especially when you have a space that's definitely on the smaller side square footage wise, it's extremely important just to have that little bit of extra space for linens, towels, supplies, whatnot. The bathrooms here are really nicely equipped with quartz countertops, upgraded mirrors with some extra lighting, which is really awesome. Additionally, you have some storage here on the sides, which makes it really great and functional. And then right across from the bathroom, you have the master suite. These were all added on after this particular seller purchased. She went ahead and she put in some floor to ceiling cabinetry here. This is really great so that you don't have to worry about a dresser, you don't have to worry about drawers, a walk-in closet or anything of that nature. Each one of these, again, this is built in, each one of these, so starting at the far left there, this is going to have area for your long hanging items, some shirts, personal items, and then she chose to go on the far right here with shelving on the interior. And the cool thing about that is she was able to put in all of her supplies for her office. So she has a printer, computer, all of that fun stuff so that you do have a space for it, even though it is definitely compact. It's great having a home for every item. All of the lights were additional. The other cool thing about this unit is, and I should say about all of the units here at One Lakeside, they have extra high ceiling height, which is really great, makes everything feel a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter, and just is a really great added bonus. Another cool thing is in the bedrooms, you have the carpet here leading out onto the laminate flooring that she has in here, which is great. And like I was saying, I love the fact that she went with laminate flooring throughout for all of the main living areas. There's definitely tile in the bathroom, but then you can see right here in the bedroom, which I think is so great, extra cushioned carpeting, which is really nice just for ease of use. I love the fact that she went with carpet in the bedrooms, hard flooring, so your laminate on all of the main areas of the home, the common areas, and then in the bathroom, just a really nice tile. I also love the fact that in the shower room itself, you have the tile in there, which is really great. Nice for cleaning. The light above, I didn't turn that on because of the fan would be too loud. But then you have your shower head right there, and it's just a really great, easy to use, functional bathroom. And that leads you right back out into the kitchen area and to the main door. The other thing that I think is super great about this particular condo area, it is definitely key card access only. So the key card for this floor only works for the owners that have access to a unit that own it. And the guest hotel part, they do not have access to any of the cellared floors here at the condo tower. So I think that extra measure of security is really nice, just a little bit of peace of mind as well. But I think that's a really great feature that they did, that you have to have key card access to even access the floors that the seller owner units are on. So as you come out of the unit, you walk down the hall and you have a few more units, but you have the trash here to the left. That is included. So trash sewer, water are included as part of the HOA fees. And then this unit is accessed here by the elevator room on level 7. Another cool feature about the One Lakeside is you have access to this club community room. There's a kitchenette, dining spaces. Great just for entertaining if you need to overlap a little bit and do overflow. You have access and you're allowed to use this up here. Comes equipped with a full kitchen. Still spectacular views, as you can see here. Couches for entertaining, high top tables. Come up here, watch the big game. And then in the summertime, these doors open up and become practically nano doors that open up to the exterior. But look how great these views are. On all the way down to the Spokane River. So one cool perk about these condos here at One Lakeside, you have this rooftop terrace that each of the owners has access to. So you come up here and there's glass paneled railings all the way around. You have just spectacular lake views. There's a community barbecue up here. You also have fire pits, obviously right now just for the season, completely shut down. But you have tables where you could entertain out here. There's couches with wonderful patio furniture. And the lake views here are just absolutely unparalleled. So right below us, you have Northwest Boulevard that leads into Sherman as you come around the corner. And then you have the resort and the marina right here across the way. And you just have these spectacular views. Nothing is going to be obstructing the lake view. The new hotel that's being put in, that is definitely not going to obstruct this rooftop terrace up here. Fun fact, when you are here on the terrace, you can see down into Independence Point and the community park. The community park is where they do the transition for the Ironman, which is pretty fun to watch. And all of the racing and the finish line actually is going to be right down here. And then you also have the jacuzzi, which is up here on the terrace. This is for members as well. And then you also have another private deck, which we're going to walk up to. And then the jacuzzi here. Off this side, you have views of downtown Coeur d'Alene, looking over towards Furman. And just pretty spectacular views. Yes, lots of construction going on now. Once that's cleaned up, it's a really spectacular view here. Additionally, here on the club floor, You have meeting rooms, so if you happen to be staying here and you need a little extra space and you need to meet clients or whatnot, you can meet here. And then the community here at One Lakeside also comes with access to this full gym. So this is pretty great. You have views all the way around on the backside. And again, this is on the very top floor. And this all, so you get access to the gym. There comes with a parking space. You have access to the rooftop patio. You also have the jacuzzi, the club room area, the community space. All of that for $430 a month, which is pretty spectacular. Well, thank you so much for joining me for today's tour. I really appreciate it. If you guys have questions, don't ever hesitate to reach out. I'm here to answer any and all of your real estate questions. Thanks again.